Hello there, Golf Reach here, and welcome back to my Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 as officially now a Drow Gish. This is when I went around and actually changed all the video stuff because I figured it'd be better marketing, which it's proven to be. Anyway, we last left off, I'm going to take a long rest to get rid of these debuffs before we go fight the Hag, but before I do that, we got some talking to do. We're going to start with Gale. Let's go ahead and... this, and then... yeah, that's probably it, I think. I don't have... yeah, as a Paladin, I don't think I have access to thaumaturgy, so... can't get that in any way, so let's talk to Gale.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Okay. Giving you... so out of all these, using that, definitely using that. I stole that. Using that. Yeah, using that. Using that. Not really using that. That's a lie. I'm totally using that. So we're going to give him the Razor of Benevolence because when you inspire an ally using Inspiration, you get 4 temporary hit points. While not being terrible, it's also not that good. Plus, I won't have a bard that'll be using it. I'll have him use better light. There's way better light armor options. So, donate.
Thank you.
Now, it should be the last one I need to give him for this act.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Oh, what? Really? Really?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
That sounds like you already did. So how exactly did you try? Yeah, you thought you'd go to the mystery more full than I thought. How exactly did you try?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Tell me. I'm legitimately interested.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then. Alright. So your grandpa was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea. Brilliant. What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Boom. Go on.
It will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend.
I mean...
Then again, we might not.
Couldn't you just ask Mystra?
It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I mean, it's not really necessary. We've come this far. Just continue on together. Just let me know before you blow up.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
I wish there was a way to get the mark of the shapeshifter without, like, needing to be shapeshifted. It's really annoying, to be honest. Let's talk to Will.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravenguard's abduction.
Hells.
Old Ravengard's been taken.
Didn't we have this conversation? Justify the install with the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety.
I thought we already had this convo.
You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
So we should go rescue him.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzoberranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, he could lead, all the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father.
That's not exactly a
but the
secret. It
future
seems
of
like
the Sword Coast.
personal.
I'm all for it.
What's it like?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The poor father, he made it. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Now you're Blade the Frontiers, huh?
And no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as but a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no even if I might look like one.
I mean, you literally made a deal with the devil, though. Like, I really don't see the difference. Alright, let's go ahead and get my eye. Actually, let's see, it was... Were they all against it? I don't recall. Well, since we're done with the talkie-talkie, I'm going to send away... I'm just curious if this does work, so we're gonna send away...
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Yeah, why are you talking like that?
This soul remembers its invective, but remembers not its tongue.
Though spoken with a different voice, you recognize the eloquent drawl of Withers, the wraith that summoned the hireling.
They are but echoes. They recall not a manner of speech. Thus, I lent them my rhetoric.
Oh.
Because you needed to speak to it. Because it feels... correct. To speak thusly takes little of my effort. Besides, what better use is there of time than discourse? This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. Thou art the...
Into dusting. Alright, so let's rejoin Shadowheart.
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach.
All right.
Then I split away from the
What's the
group.
story?
Karlach, leave camp. Everybody's here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I go to camp. Are you guys gonna come with me?
At the ready.
You did not. You're still out and about. Alright. Curious to see if this actually works, given that they're not at the actual camp.
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Research turn. Oh, there's suddenly a bed here.
My...
How many times did this before?
I assure you, I
Yada, yada, yada.
dreamt of it
Do it.
1,000 times.
Volo carefully holds one of your... The needle finds
Just gonna
the paint. The needle...
get through all of this.
There's some obstacle in the way.
If you're interested
I
in
shall
seeing
need a
it,
more robust
Volo carefully withdraws. Volo slowly brings cold metal, presses against
oh,
the
Asterion
skin
disappears,
beneath
but they
your
did
brow.
not.
I agree.
Asterion also appears to be bugged.
There appears to be an amount of...
I can't seem to see out of one of my eyes. Yeah, I have a video of my multiplayer playthrough where I do this.
Sorry, my friend.
Cool, I get see invisibility, and he's gone until I think Baldur's Gate. All right, let's get everybody back.
Hey.
never a dull moment.
Now then.
Oh, hi.
Stay in camp.
Oh, come on. You don't... Oh.
It's so annoying. All that oh my god, it even gave me all of it. Jeez. Alright, we're gonna end the day. Wait, not yet. Let's do a quick save first, and then end the day. I'm no longer shapeshifted, because why not, I guess. Alright, camp supplies. Get rid of all of these. Why did it not select all of them? Oh my god, I have 56 potatoes. Need something that just gives me 2. Probably have booze that'll do that. 1, 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh, fine.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
I mentioned that they've been modified with magic.
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
What is the sickness?
The absolute sames are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Why are you protecting me?
Because I am just like you, and I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
What's going on over there?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Alright, so I think I already showed what I'm doing in terms of getting everybody ready for the day ahead. So I'm going to pause the video and then do that real quick.
Infiltrate the cult.
Yeah, so interesting. So everyone's getting the dreams, which is kind of interesting. Answers we seek. How the cult. These part of my help. I'm not sure. We can just tell what's good if we can. Extracting them. Make it a thing. I guess this one.
It's a fair point. I just don't want to take a short-term boon. I want to win this whole thing. To finish off the cult. To get this tadpole out. To stay sane the whole time.
We're heading out.
Let's go, go, go.
Everybody kind of has something to say about it, so.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Well, it's not the Absolute's trap, though, because if it was the Absolute's trap, then, you know, there'd be no point.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
What gift?
And if that fails, then there's always killing them quietly. Now, was there anything else?
Nope. Momentum to somebody? Did I give... Yeah, I gave her the extra movement speed.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us. Yes, the one truth that fell out of its cankered lips. There will come a battle.
He disapproved because I really should just, you know, keep my mouth shut. I already talked to Gale, unfortunately, off camera.
Welcome to the League of... Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a man with one eye. I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me. It gave me a tadpole gift too. Just like it did the first. And yet, these powers could be enough to edge us towards victory. Very well.
Funny, I don't have like the exact same one options with every single one. Let me see. I have all the ones I want. It didn't unlock anything else for me. What about for them? Yeah, she's got nothing. I'm not planning on giving them any of them, so... Alright, well, let's go to the Riverside Tea House and finally deal with that annoying hag. Okay, now check. He will stay behind before we return. Yes. Okay, finally getting to this. Does everybody have... Okay, Karlach has water because she does.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
Okay, I'm not gonna do another vengeance here because I'm not actually gonna kill her in the end, so tell me where Mariana is.
Wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Marina. She's already marinating. Ah.
Oh, please. Please.
What's that?
Wait.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
What is this place?
My darling Macron. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crossed me.
Please. Please. Away. Away. Don't look. Don't.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again. My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
I might be able to... I know how you can still move. Might be able to cure him, actually, but Well, let's do it. Quick save. I'm curious to see what happens if I do. So it's a basilisk poison or something, I believe. Have it, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not on my person, maybe it's in my stash. That's something to think about. Oh, there it is. Turn a petrified creature back into its organic form. I'm curious.
What in the bloody hell's is going on?
I removed the petrification spell.
You did what?
Yeah, I thought he wouldn't like this.
But you can't.
You want to be great petrified?
Bloody bite! Larry was bite! The petrification stopped it spreading! Oh no! 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 Oh God! No! Ah!
Yeah, I thought this would happen.
I don't want to die!
Oh, he dies this fast? Holy cow, that's funny. Well, it wasn't worth the potion, so I'm gonna reload. Because I was only did that because I was curious to see what it would do. I was curious for the content, not that I would actually do it. I really, like, obviously he may have, it worked. I mean, for all I know, that's what he wanted. Alright. Then there's... Oh, there. Oh, a bunch of whispering masks. Yeah, not gonna wear those.
Please! Please!
I need a quick word.
No! No! Don't look! Mustn't look! Mustn't see! I see it! I see what's to come. Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining! Gods, don't hurt me! Oh, please, please! Not drow! Never drow! Monster, monster! Mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer! No! I'm sorry! Wait! No intention.
Oh, that
You
was
feel
awkward.
crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't
Come on,
get you
open
through
up.
The gallery.
That's what
Its
she would say.
walls lined with flee. You feel it. See web screams.
You let them in? Naughty.
Wait! Wait!
Is there a thing for him? No?
Don't.
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home.
Stop. Please.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cut the video off here. So, thank you all much for watching, and God bless.